Oh my word, guys, he really chokers. Hey, this night. Hey, babies, how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sail with Miliciously Mimi, where you get the gist. As it do waiting, as it hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on your bicycle on this channel. If it snows, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Are you sitting on a fat long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the hurts. I'm just trying to breathe in or breathe out, whichever way. Anyways, guys, the eviction show has come and has gone. It is an Atilo and Atide situation today. It's actually a Yoruba word, which is we don't go, we don't come back. But Tiba has actually used that word when she was evicted. Did the eviction go the way you wanted it? Did it play out the way I feel? I would say yes. I had the feeling whatever happened tonight, I had a feeling. But the only difference is just one thing. We'll get to know about that if you watch this video till the very end. So let's just start with everything on how the show kickstarts, So Ebuka, as usual, came up looking dapper than dap, looking so sweet, we all know what he does every time he comes to the show. He actually shake the housemate. So we are always looking forward to those questions. If there's one thing we look forward to on Sundays is Ebuka asking the housemates some questions, But we'll start with that of Shawzy, the head of house. If we remember when Shawzy actually won this head of house thingy, Kim Oprah actually took that so personal that she was not chosen as the BFF, regarding that they were ex. Kim Oprah was Shawzy ex, but Shawzy said his reason was because she's already in a pair and she doesn't want to, change the pair or whatever. So he had to do whatever he did there. He already said it even in the house that all the housemates in pairs. Venita finished braiding his hair. He did not still choose Venita. Why? Because of she's in a ship and she doesn't want to disrupt anything from the ship. Then Ebukana asked Kim Oprah about, rather not about Shawzy thinking now, but this time around about Pere and Cross. That's what is it with Pere and Cross? Are you trying to break the bromance between the two guys? And then because Ebuka was like, you said you're with Cross, but at the same time you go at the back and you start telling Pere how he doesn't give you attention and all of that. And then Kim Oprah was like, it is all based off because of she knows the two of them separately outside of the world and so surprised that Pere was avoiding her. But she is not actually trying to bring a rift between the bromance. Rather, she has been trying to even make peace between the two guys. And then here comes the heavy question. Hey, in fact, Doyin has been trending back to back. She's not called TV Gold for nothing. I'm telling you, this girl. So remember, she was having a conversation with Alex. Everything that is happening, there is not that I have not gisted with you guys. That you did not listen to it means that you did not watch the video that I spoke about it. So Doyin actually was discussing with Alex the other time. I was saying that she wished Ebuka asked her that that Venita is a mean girl, that Venita is this, that Venita is that. Understand that she at her age, she said some things, and she said she wished Ebuka would ask her on Sunday that she would gladly say the same thing. So trust Ebuka. Ebuka came and said, Doyin, you had something on your mind. You said you wished. And yeah, Doyin said, trust her. And she did not even wait for Ebuka to finish. Pim. She started everything. She said everything as it was. Like, as it was exactly. Like, the only one she skipped, she did not mention the ship part. And then Ebuka now remind her and say, she said everything. She said, I think she's a mean person. She makes someone uncomfortable because of she's not cool with the person. She just said everything she has been saying about Venita. She said it there. Then Ebuka was like, and then the ship, and she was like, yes. And I also said that she should thank Adekule that she's in a ship with him. If not, she would have gone home long ago. Now I have a question right now before I'll continue. Do you think Doyin is right about Venita's ship helping her so far in the game? Do you think she would have gone long ago if she was not in the ship? Let me know what you think. To me, I feel Doyin is right. I'm not going to lie to you. I think she is right because they would have nominated her one of those days if she was alone and with this kind of personality she portrays. I think I buy that, but you never can tell because she's in a ship. But what do you think about that? Let me know in the comment section. All right, let's continue then. Ebuka went straight to Adekunle and Venita. Although before Ebuka asked this particular question, he already carried out his eviction. But I just want to discuss first off about the questions Ebuka asked the housemate and how the narrative is going right now, because the house is moving out in a funny way, you know. So then Ebuka now asked Adekunle that he was having issue. Remember they had issue yesterday. I still discussed that in one of my videos. Adekunle was having issue with Venita, all because Venita showed care to Sisi. And if you remember earlier today, Sisi also told Doyin that she noticed that that Adekunle is always angry whenever Venita talks to her. Now, Ebuka now asked Adekunle, do you feel so bad when Venita talks to Sisi? Or is it because of the later? When Ebuka said the later, you needed to see Venita's face. Like, what? Later? That means Adekunle did not even show Venita that later. You remember Angel put a letter inside Adekunle's dress locker, you know. So to me, I was feeling they saw that letter together. Not until I saw a comment from someone in one of my video. The person was like, Adekunle is here to show, you know, Venita the later. That was when I realized that. So this guy no show this girl the later. I was thinking they saw it together that day. That was why when Sisi came into the locker room, she was making some kind of noise, you know. So, but Venita's face was not funny. Oh. She just like so surprised. She was so surprised, and then somebody that does not know whether she's dealing with the words Doyin told her before before she leaves the room or what. So then Adekunle was like, yes, it's part of it. Then Nebukana said, okay, who do you think wrote that letter? And Adekunle said, first off, he thought it's Kim, because Kim is one person that called him bad boy Dex. And secondly, second person is Sisi. Sisi was like, her face was like this. Then Nebukana moved over to Sisi to ask the question, you know. And then Sisi will speak, say, I don't even see Adekunle for this house. Oh. Me, Adekunle, I no see him for this house at all. Then Ebuka was like, did you write any letter? And then Sisi was like, me, I did not even write any letter at all. Write letter, okay. Unto waiting. That one can never happen. You need to see Sisi's face. Sisi, that since she came to this house, she has been saying that her team told her to avoid Adekunle in that house. That was why when people want to raise the kind of thing like Sisi want to have a thing with him, I do not accept it. But you know the funny thing of this, or the person, the real culprit who did this was just there smiling, which is Angel. She was just there smiling because right now that stuff is actually causing some kind of wahala in the identity, which we're going to be discussing in the next video. And now, funny enough, Venita is her friend. How would Sisi feel? As in everything just day like this. You know the funny thing is, but each time housemate leave, that you think there will be no more drama in Biggie's house, one or two things will just erupt like that from nowhere and will create drama without doing too much. So I think Biggie's house is naturally filled with drama. Whether they have one or two people in it, there's gonna be drama. Now this week is gonna be Adekunle, Venita, Angel, and Sisi, their drama. Anyways, guys, the first housemate who left Biggie's house was Kim Oprah. We saw that coming because the Biggie even told her in the diary room, right? When she left, they asked her on stage, you know, our Cross and Pere, she was like, she has known these people outside of the house, that she has known Cross for 6 years, and she never knew Cross really had this kind of feelings for her. You understand? She only discovered now. So then I asked of Pere. She was like, I beg her, she does not know anything about Pere, that her focus is on Cross. So it is given we should be expecting a Cross and kinship outside of the house, which is called, is it Cross Kim? Maybe Kim Cross, which of them, sha? But you know the funny thing right now, Kim has gone. Is living at Mama Shola as the only house guest in Biggie's house. And I'm very sure Mama Shola will be leaving this coming week. So Omashola, that is Shawzy, is the only house guest remaining in Biggie's house. I was even thinking, when I said the eviction actually played out the way I think, the only thing that did not play out, I was thinking Biggie would actually evict Shawzy, just like the same way he did to Prince, but that didn't happen. And guys, the second housemate who left, as in, let's just say the legit first housemate that left Biggie's house today was Doyin. See, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It paid me say Doyin leave. I'm not gonna lie to you guys because this girl, they bring drama for the show. Like, she makes this show interesting. I'm not gonna lie. She's among the housemates who is actually making the show sweet. That is how I feel. I do not know about you, but I think Doyin is actually making this show sweet, like interesting. She's naturally dramatic, you know. So she left and Ilebayi started crying. You see this Ilebayi and Doyin friendship. I think The problem they had was misunderstanding, miscommunication. They do not understand each other. Doyin do not understand Ilebaye kind of person. Because I feel in as much as Ilebaye gave Doyin space, Ilebaye still likes Doyin. Not because of she cried for her. No, not just that. But I think Ilebaye really do like Doyin. So anyways, she went on stage, say her thinking. She mentioned her friends, that people she has gotten so close to that she liked is Sisi. She said she loved Sisi and she loved Alex. She actually gave these two people later, but she was like, buying, I'm not too sure. He paid me, I'm not gonna lie. Because even the Sisi and Alex she mentioned, I think Baye like her more than these two people she mentioned. You can quote me wrong, but to me, I feel Ile Baye like Doyin more than Sisi and Alex that she mentioned there. I think she would go outside, watch the show. She would see that maybe she was actually misinterpreting Ilebaye's personality. She wanted her to be in a certain way, but she was not that way. And that does not necessarily mean that she doesn't like her. Do you get? I don't know if you're getting me. No, they tell me I go say be Baye fan. That's why I'm saying this. Because of course, I'm not standing any of these housemates. Let's move over to after she said that she left. Donya, I really do wish you well. Like, I love you. Seriously, me do love you. May God bless you and oversee all the affairs you'll be doing outside of the house. Now let's talk about the the eviction preview, the voting. Guys, White Money would have gone. The space between White Money and Doyin is so little. Just 22 pages, like so little. Omo, that means if I was thinking if they would remove two, and I was thinking yes, Venita will go because actually when Ebuka actually evicted Kim, next one he came, he said the next housemate that will be remaining in the house is White Money. You're safe. Then it was not remaining Baye and Venita standing. So while the two of them were standing, in my mind I'm like, if anyone is going, it's gonna be Venita. It can never be Baye. Of course, we know that Ile Baye has gotten herself strong, staunch fan base. I'm not going to lie to you guys. I see what is happening on the social space, and I know Ile Baye has gotten herself a strong fan base. Ile Baye is a finalist material. Now, talking about Ile Baye being the finalist material, did you notice that she's the only one that did not appear in this bottom? Meaning that she was the husband that got the highest votes. Ile Baye got the highest votes. Now that we are saying winner is not meant to come to the show, have you seen that winner being in the show does not obstruct anything? Anybody will vote who they want vote. Have you seen that winner being on the show does not obstruct anything? Anybody go win. The worst Ebuka drop for this house before he left was that I see some of you saying the winner is known from week one. I pity some of you all because some of the things you do right now might jeopardize your chances of winning. There is nothing like winners is known from week one. This is all-star season. He just dropped that in and he left. So right now, if your fave is wants a winner, you see White Money Mercy. If they are standing up, make sure you vote for them like you normally vote for them. Not because of they will have won before. You can see White Money would have gone home today. So people are like, oh, I think White Money is actually safe because of Biggie. He picked automatic nomination himself. That is why Biggie did not let him go. Anyways, whatever it is right now, a lot is happening in the house. I have to stop this video here about this eviction. Tell me what you think in the comment section. We'll come back and just because so movement they happen. We need to talk about them as they're hot. Bye for now, babies.